Hey guys, we are back again with our third episode on this series on liposuction. Hi, I'm Dr. Saumil Shah. I'm a plastic surgeon specializing in aesthetic surgery. I'm the director of the plastic surgery division at Skin Zone Clinic, Mumbai. I'm really excited for today's episode where we'll be discussing about the two most common questions asked to us by our patients. One, whether the fat will come back after liposuction, and second, can liposuction be used as a weight loss tool? So let's have a look. Perhaps one of the most pertinent questions that patients ask us when they decide to have liposuction done is this: whether the fat removed during liposuction will come back. The answer to this is no, and sometimes yes. Under what conditions? Let me explain. So let me take you to your basic biology. All of us are made up of building blocks of living structures called as cells. In humans, cells have evolved to have specific structures and functions. For example, our skin is made up of skin cells, muscles made up of muscle cells, brain made up of nerve cells, and similarly a fat is made up of fat cells or adipocytes. It is theorized that each of us is born with a specific number of fat cells. What does this imply? That unlike when we get superficial aberrations, our skin will produce new skin cells and heal itself. The fat cells in our body cannot produce new fat cells once we are born. So this implies that when the fat cells are removed using liposuction, new fat cells will not be produced. And this is the no part of the answer, that we will not get the fat back after liposuction. So coming to the sometimes yes, somewhat yes part of our answer, let us come back to fat cells. These fat cells are the basic storage units of fat in a body. These are not static structures but rather dynamic ones. That is to say that we can put more fat inside them and they will expand in size, or take fat out of them and they will shrink. So if you have a positive calorie diet where you are consuming more calories rather than burning them through exercise, this will cause these excess calories or energy to be stored in your body as fat inside these fat cells and cause them to expand. On the other hand, if you have a negative calorie diet, the body will take fat out of these fat cells and they will shrink in size. This is precisely what happens in some patients after liposuction. During liposuction, we cannot remove all of the fat that is present in your body. If the patients follow an unhealthy lifestyle, the existing fat cells may put on more fat inside them and expand in size. And this is how the fat may come back in these patients and mar our results of liposuction. If you've understood the answer to our first question, the next logical question for you to ask us is, can liposuction be used as a weight loss tool? The answer to this is somewhat no, and let me give you my reasons. Firstly, as a general rule, we do not like to remove more than 10% of the body weight of a person during one sitting of liposuction. In an obese patient, this makes liposuction a far from efficient way to lose weight. The second reason is perhaps the most important reason according to me. Let us talk about anatomy. Let us speak about the anatomy of the belly region, which is called the abdomen. The abdomen can be seen as being in layers, like a slice of cake. The superficial or the outermost or the uppermost layer is the skin. Below this is a layer of fat. This is the superficial or the extra abdominal fat, which can be pinched on your belly. This is the fat that can be removed using liposuction. Below this layer of fat is a layer of muscles, which when well built, the above superficial fat can be contoured to give you the six-pack look. Below this layer of muscles is our internal organs, including the liver, the spleen, the intestines, the stomach, etc. And surrounding these organs is a layer of fat to keep them safe and warm. There's also a structure called as omentum, which is basically an aggregation of fat inside the abdomen. Whenever we put on weight, we not only put on weight in our extra-abdominal fat, but also in our intra-abdominal fat, and more so in males. The extra-abdominal fat can be removed using liposuction, whereas the intra-abdominal fat cannot be removed using any surgery that is available. The only way to decrease your intra-abdominal fat is through healthy lifestyle changes, including a healthy diet and daily moderate exercise. If in spite of all these measures, you can still not lose that intra-abdominal fat, my suggestion to you would be to see a dietitian or a nutritionist or an endocrinologist or a bariatric surgeon. Liposuction will never help to decrease this intra-abdominal fat, which forms a major part of the weight in obese patients. So liposuction is a body contouring tool but not a bariatric surgery tool. I hope I have answered the two questions adequately, but still if you have doubts, do post them in the comments below and try to answer them, or you can mail them to us or join us on our social media platforms and ask me over there, or you can visit our website or give me a call. Don't forget to tune in to our next episode where we'll be speaking on something that every patient should know about before they go to their liposuction surgery, which is the side effects and the complications associated with liposuction surgery. See you there.